And our person of the week. He was an usher handing out programs a year ago. Today, he's one of Broadway's brightest stars.
Finally tonight, our person of the week. A star is born. We always take notice when someone wins top honors in their field. In this case, the stage is Broadway. But beyond recognition for his performance in front of the crowds, this actor has a fascinating story of his own.
I just wasn't right for a lot of musicals, and I auditioned for them. I wanted to do everything. And when this show came along, it reads like a play. The characters are edgy, and you know, I'm more of a brooder than I am sort of a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, so it fit this character really well. And I just pulled my voice out and dusted it off, and the rest is history.
John Lloyd Young's voice has been hibernating since his musical theater days at Brown University. But to play the legendary Frankie Valli in the Tony Award-winning Jersey Boys, Young had to do more than just dust off his voice. The Broadway neophyte had to train his muscles for a marathon of singing. He has 27 songs in 2.5 hours, 8 times a week. And then there's that signature falsetto.
I thought everyone had a falsetto. I never had a use for it, especially as an actor in plays in New York. And the only time I ever really used it was singing along to Chicago or Supertramp or the Bee Gees or something in the car by myself, because I could. I never realized that it would be the key to my career.
All that crooning paid off this week.
And the 2006 Tony Award goes to
John Lloyd Young.
The Tony, the highest award for any actor. John has had plenty of experience in Broadway theaters, but none of it was on stage. No. His experience was in showing you your seat and giving you a program.
A year, actually, to the day before we opened Jersey Boys, I was ushering in a Broadway theater with no clue that in less than a year I'd have the role of a lifetime. This job might have seemed like a dead end, but it kept me here.
Young caught the acting bug as a young boy doing community theater in upstate New York and on trips to Broadway with his family. After college, he headed there and found work in regional theater and off-Broadway plays. Fortunately, a show about the early days of rock and roll got John Lloyd Young singing again.
It's transporting people back to that era, and everybody gets to live it along with us. And there are moments that, as actor and audience, it's almost like there's a volleyball in between us, that's the music, and that we're celebrating it together, because there are moments where you're sort of in a dreamland for a little while.
And so we choose John Lloyd Young. He told us he'd love to play Frankie Valli for as long as they'll let him. The days of his passing out programs are over. Now his name is right at the top of the program's main page.